this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They font that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. This an empire, fuck a boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill. Y'all too fake, I stay real. Got cast down from heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah. Hey, I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, oh well. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah.
Hear ye, ye old Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Oh. Testing. Testing, testicles, testiculares. Welcome everyone to episode 1369 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, bibcast, sleazecast, and psychcast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What is going on, beaches, booshes, busses, husses, and ye'll hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode 1300 and 69. Oh my god, it's an evening cast on a Tuesday, February the 4th. Tuesday, February the 4th. Is there 4th? Is there 4th of the Tuesdays? Is there 4th of the Tuesdays? So, yeah, I mean, we're here. We're here on a Tuesday. How many of you pumped? Did you pump? And did you pump well? How was your Pumpelstiltskin? How is your Pumpelstiltskin going on today? What up, John? What's going on, Pedro? How we doing? 7 pillars in the house today. The swole card of the day is siete pilars. Siete pilars. ¿Cuántos pilares? Siete. Oh, siete. The big 7. The big 7 pillars. You like it? Where are my swole text peeps at? How do you guys like the link? You like the linky link? You like the linky link? Tipsology. Tipsy. Tipsology likes it. Nice. Yeah. So now we got that new tip. We got that new tip on the swole text. The swole text is fucking fire. Gets you right there. I've been on swole text all day today, yo. I've been on all day. I've been probably talking to a lot of you beaches. Tuning in. Swole text is the legit tits. The legit tits? The litits? Litits? The new link is nice. Yep. Swole text fan. What up, James? What up, Hames? What's up, James? What up, beaches? How are we doing? How we doing? Thanks for the link. You got it, JC. JC. You got it, Clark. Mr. Clark. You got it. Love it. Love it. Heyo, what's up, Brennan? How we doing? Brandon Butler, today was yoga. Tomorrow is getting the pump on, and I bought jeans. I am down to a size 7. Congratulations. That's fucking fire. Smoke. That's fucking delicious. That's damn straight. Damn fucking straight, fam. That's how we do it. Good for you. Good for you. Everyone say congratulations. Get some gorillas. Get some gorillas and biceps. So on Swole Text today, I was getting a lot of feedback because yesterday was our accountability meeting. So if you're just tuning in live now and you're like, hey, where was Papa Swole yesterday? Mondays are private for the Swole fam only. Oh, I know. You don't like it. I'm sorry. Fuck you. Fuck you, you sons of beaches. Fuck you, jabronis. It's like Sundays are for the boys, right? Sundays are for the boys. And we got Mondays are for the fam. Sundays are for the boys and Mondays are for the fam. That's how we do it. That's the deal. That's the deal. For the boys, for the fam. So yesterday was private. So if you are a Swole fam member, it's still pinned. It's in the announcements and it's also in Swole TV. It's in the priority access section. So where you find all the traveling podcasts when I'm out of the Swole hole, when Tess and I aren't banging, when Tess and I aren't fucking making it happen. Look at that hair. Look at that hair she's got. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Whoa. Damn. Damn, bruh. Damn, bruh. So how do you like it? The whole point of that was yesterday was the accountability meeting. That's when we released the new brain gains, and I was getting some feedback, what you all liked, what you liked. What up, Chris? And I was getting some feedback in Swole Text. Let me see what we got here. Crushed back and buys this morning. Had a baby. Had a baby. So how'd you like it? How'd you like it? How'd you like it? How'd you like it? Now I want to figure out how to make my Apple Watch play YouTube videos. Can you do that? Oh God, I don't have one. I've never had any of the versions of the Apple Watch. Can you play actual videos on it? I know you can text, right? I don't know if I want to wear a watch ever again. Like I don't like it. I like some bracelets. I'll have some hair ties on there, not the tight ones because I don't want to fucking get carpal tunnel and shit, just like, suctioning off. But you got long hair, you got to be able to put it up in a pinch. I have thousands. I have thousands of hair ties. Thousands. Most dudes, you'd be like, huh? Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Everywhere. Everywhere. Had like a big bin with just hundreds and it's gone. I leave them everywhere, which is great. I leave them around. I just throw them on the floor. They're everywhere. So whenever I need one, I just grab it. It's on a desk. It's on a corner. It's on the floor. It's on the counter. There's always a hair tie places. I have little areas where there's like stashes of like 100 of them. I only have one head. I only use 1 or 2. How the fuck? Why do I need so many? Sheesh. Thing is, it's like, oh, in case I lose or whenever I need it. But if I only had 1 or 2, I would know where those are all the time. It's like, oh no, I know that's where my golden hair tie is. It's the last thing you thought you're going to get with this podcast today. Oh, he's going to talk about hair ties. Oh, yes. Mondays for the fam. What up, Mario? What up? All the other days are for the ladies. Ooh, the ladies. Listening to Papa while introducing myself on the Facebook group, priceless. Look, I'm banging your ear holes, Shannon, and you're banging everyone's eye holes. You're banging the eye holes in the fam. Introduce yourself. If you're brand new to the Swole fam, make sure you introduce yourself. Oh, do we have some big things coming? So let me just give you a little preface. Those of you, we'll get into it more later, but the 7 pillars. So how many of you that are in the Swole fam, how many of you have downloaded your copy of the 7 pillars, and the audio? Tomorrow, super soon, and on the main YouTube channel, I'm going to have it in my video. I'm talking about it, the brand new book, Beyond the 7 Pillars. So it has over 120,000 downloads, and it's been updated, new version, redesigned. So it's super fucking fire. So you guys have stupid amount of content to enjoy if you haven't gone through it all, but this is going to complement the pillars and stuff. And of course, those of you that are members, you get in Swolosophy and Brain Gains, you get a lot of complimentary stuff for the pillars, but this is going to be those of you that like to read. If you like to read stuff, this is for you. If you're a reader. 7 pillars of the Swoles. No videos on the no videos on the i. You'd think that'd be pretty. Doesn't seem like it'd be that hard. Remember when they used to have the remember I got my car broken into, so it got stolen. I didn't enjoy it for too long. But remember the iPod mini? It was like a mini and it had a little screen for video. It's like, why would I ever watch a video on this thing? Why would I watch a movie on a little circle? If they had that technology then, that thing was so tiny. That thing was so tiny. What I do want to get probably. Too bad it doesn't work. It doesn't. I don't need it anymore. That's true. I like having this conversation in my head. I was just thinking because for a while I really liked having those little. Remember the original iPod? Super underrated, wasn't it? The iPod Shuffle. Now that you have the iPhone earbuds, you don't need to be on your phone, but it's nice to have. It would be great for them to come back with an iPod Shuffle that works with AirPods. So you can go to the gym or do something, not bring your phone and still have music and still have Bluetooth. But I guess you could leave it in your bag and have some discipline and just have it in the locker room and still play music. I don't know. I'm trying to spitball here. Eventually there's going to put a chip right in your fucking ear and you'll be like, hey Siri, in my ear, do this. Do this. Nana Love had a long talk with my aunt today about how important community is. Pillar number 1, motherfuckers. Yeah. Jessica smashed the ladder flow with Genevieve in the yoga studio. So much fun the day after legs ignite. Kind of fun, but not fun at all. Ugh. Ouch. Papa got the scrunchie. Yes, I do. Hair ties is how we mark our territory. It's how I mark my fucking territory. This is my house. This is my territory. I'm dropping here. It's like me peeing on things, only instead of peeing, I leave my hair ties everywhere. That's what women do. Oh, I want to come back over. I forgot my hair tie. Bitch, those are 100 for $1.99. Get the fuck out of here. Get out. You don't really want to be here. Oh, I lost my hair tie. Oh, can we meet so I can give it back to me? Oh, it's such an important scrunchie. My grandmother gave it to me. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Burn it. Quick. Quick. It's like a voodoo doll. Get it out of here. I know the hair tie struggles. I certainly do. Yolanda Barlow, cherries poppin' with the 7 pillars. Yo, is anyone here? Is anyone new? We got any noobs here? Any noobs to the podcast? Am I popping anyone's cherry on a Tuesday night? Come on, tell me. Tell me. Am I popping cherries? What we got? Anyone new? Anyone new to the Mancast? Oh my God. Yo. With the combination of Mama Swolio and myself, there's so much hair. There's so much drainage cloggage. That happens quite frequently. Have one of those snakes, it just pulls up the most disgusting shit. It's just funked. How the Facebook Swole fan page popping off today. Tons of activity and killer success stories. Every fucking day. You should see the shit that every fucking day, you guys are just dropping amazing. How do you think I feel? Why do you think I have a beard? Fam, why do you think I have a beard? It protects me from all of your sack. You're trying to put your sack on my chin. Can't handle it. Can't handle all the sack. At least for me, it's just I'm putting sack. I don't need like 1,000 sacks at the same time. That's a sack attack. Do you have any idea? Sympathy. Come on. Have a heart. Have a heart. 7 pillars on the wall at the gym. It should be someday. Hey, if you own a gym, if any of you out there own a gym, you fucking get them printed. You get them printed. Boom. 7 pillars. Is that? Oh, this is a special one. You see that? Who wants this one? You see that right there? See that coffee spot? Ya boy got a little sloppy with the coffee. So whoever gets this card is going to get a little coffee stain. Ooh, special. Don't lick it. Don't lick it. It's legit. It's coffee stain. A Zune. Oh my God. I'm getting like PTSD. Well, not to make light of that. I'm just saying like memories. But also think about like the shitty technology. It's just like a flashback. Like, oh God, how good are things today, right? How much better are things today? A lot of the content we talk about with fat positivity and that kind of bullshit. Everyone's just complaining about shit that doesn't fucking, I mean, it matters. It matters. The obesity epidemic matters, but I'm saying people complaining about shit that they have no reason to complain about. You're complaining about having too much food. You're complaining about having too much opulence. You're complaining about having too many things. You have too much access to fitness and to health and to good quality food. Of all people of all socioeconomic, everyone has access to better food today than ever before in history. It's not always super affordable, but everyone has better access to it. You know, there's more stores everywhere, more supermarkets, more places to order from. Shit. You know, and that's what's great about the Swole fam. That's what's great about that kind of bullshit filter. We wall it off and we bring in the real shit. We bring in the real fucking concerns. We bring in the real struggles and the real challenges, and we just fucking smash. We just smash. We smash every day in the fucking group. King Canine. How is that possible? King, how do you not understand how to win a Swole card? Don't you see what everyone's doing? Come on. Help out a canine. Help a dog out. Help a dog out. Well, this is gorillas, but come on. Stop whining. 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 Yow. 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 This is fucking. Was went on a rant. Everyone's like, whoa, hold on. Is my sound skipping? What the fuck is going on? What the hell just happened? If you're listening, you just got ear fucked. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right. So drop the hashtag. Make sure you drop some good comments too. Don't spam the comments, but you know, drop it in there. Drop it in there. Spread it out. Leave a good comment. Leave some fucking positivity, you know? Leave some positivity. Leave some good flavor. Leave some good shit. And then you can possibly win a Swole card. And then you get sent out to you. And you can put it on your wall and look at it and pinch your nips and just be like, this is fucking great. It's fucking awesome. Fucking on point. The evening Swoles get dark. They get frisky. We get frisky on the evening Swole. We make it happen. I know, right? Go back 15. This is a good one, and then we'll get started. We'll get into the first post. Greg Bender, go back 15 years and talk to yourself. Show them your phone and explain that this has access to all the information ever created, every TV show and every movie ever made, all music. People can post videos and info, and millions can view it. Yeah, can you imagine? Imagine just saying that to someone and be like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It just goes to show when you're in the middle of it, when you're in the middle of all this stuff and you see and how fast it progresses, when you're in the middle of that evolution, you just don't, I mean, it's very fast for us and we've been in the middle of it. But imagine if you just dropped someone here and they didn't have that ramp up that quick. I mean, come on, we fucking hockey stick this one, Beaches. We hockey stick the fuck out of this. We hockey stick the fuck out of this whole thing. Now it's just ramping up. So if you went back and just dropped someone in, that's like dropping a frog in boiling water rather than putting it in at room temperature and then slowly boiling it. That whole saying and, you know, reality, if you put a frog in that whole thing, if there's boiling water, you drop the frog and it jumps right out because of that extreme shock and that initial reaction, that spastic muscle reaction and evolution survival. But if you put them or a frog in a pot, I'm not saying go do this, don't be a serial killer and shit, and you just boil it slowly, it won't move and it'll just boil to death. So it's that watching paint dry, waiting for a teapot to boil. It's that whole, you know, you're watching grass grow. Like it grows. You come back in 3 weeks, you'll have a fucking yard, like a forest in your yard. In the summer or spring when everything's growing, you all know that have yards with mowing and shit. Fucking down here, they're mowing every couple days. It's like once or twice. It seems like twice a week. You know, they'll do something. They'll do shrubbery on one day and they'll do mowing the other day. Like they're always doing stuff down in Florida because it's always nice and it's always growing, especially certain times of year. So, you know, it's the same thing with nutrition, and it's the same thing with nutrition. It's the same thing with training. Think about all the effort and stuff that you do every day, and think of your progress as that grass growing or paint drying. You have to let it. It takes a long time. It takes a long time. You can't be up in the middle of the shit and up in your head every day, because you're going to get distracted from actually doing the things that are important to execute to get the result. And you have to work your fucking ass off every day. And people like to make excuses. People like to justify cheat meals. People like to justify not putting in the work. The body wants to be at rest. The body wants to recover. It's fine. Your body wants momentum and it likes to stay in motion, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion. Sure. But at the same time, your body also likes to recover. Your body will rebound. You'll adapt very quickly. And if your body can have a path of least resistance, that's why as humans, when we have all these comforts, we're very biased to taking advantage of those comforts and to being more lazy, because it's easier for our body. So it's a psychological it's a juxtaposition. We have it very easy, but we can't make it that easy. We have to make it more rough. We have to go to the gym and exercise and lift and run and do stuff that puts our body under stress, because otherwise our bodies are going to get sick and die, because we're in a society that makes it easier for us where we don't have to, but our bodies have evolved that need that. Our bodies need challenge. Our bodies need struggle. Our bodies need resistance. Our bodies need, and our minds need to resist and overcome things and overcome challenges. That's what our bodies need, but all the technology and comforts of society are pulling in the opposite direction. So our body would like to go to that because it's easier. Water is going to take the path of least resistance. It's easier to sit on my ass and just order food and fast food than to go to the supermarket, order, and then cook. So that just seems like the best decision. It's actually very logical. It's actually very logical when you think about it. It's easier. Why is that a bad thing? The outcome is bad because the reason for doing that act is poor. You're getting food, you're getting crap food, you're not exercising. So you're just eating. You're eating garbage food with garbage quality, no nutrients, and too many calories over the course of, you're gaining weight and having those problems. So it's not a problem, essentially, for it to be easy, because humans, that's why we have these comforts today, because we've evolved to create things and create technology that do make things easier, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to reduce stress, reduce challenge. That's how you overcome a challenge. You solve the problem. So we've solved the problem by communication. We've oversolved that problem. So now we have over communication, and over poor, with the social media. That's what's still getting figured out. So that's a hot mess. We overshot that one. Now everyone has a voice and too much of one, and we're losing good information versus the marketing bullshit and the clickbait stuff. So that's what humans are trying to do. We're always trying to make things easier. However, physically, from a body standpoint, from your survival, you need to make your life harder, which is why we lift weights, which is why we do yoga. We need to move and get that out. With our creativity and our technology, we can make other things easier. So I don't necessarily need to go and hunt my food. I don't have the means to. There's nothing to hunt except people, which probably would be good for the population, but I don't really want to eat any of these animals. I'd rather eat a grass-fed animal than a human, because most humans are fucking gross. Why would you want to? We've talked about eating humans before. We've talked about eating human meat before. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but so because you can order your food on Amazon. Oh, you order Whole Foods and you order food. Okay, you get your food there. Well, you didn't do anything. You didn't hunt it. You didn't go and gather it. You didn't go and get your food. So go and do physical things in the gym, right? You have your workout, which is like the energy expenditure that would be required, or that could be something mimicking gathering the food and exercising, going to hunt and going to gather whatever you're eating, And, of course, with bodybuilding, of course, when you go and you hunt, you're not doing 5 sets of 10 reps. So that depends on your goal. So you can still focus it. And then we have the overlaying of society versus our evolutionary needs. So there's layers. There's layers to this health thing. You need to address your body from an evolutionary standpoint, but you also need to address it in the context of society today. So where do those things merge? Where do those things overlay? Where do those things cross over? And that's a huge part of why the 7 pillars exist. Because if you go We talk about the foundation, and I use that word because the 7 pillars is really more than a foundation. It goes below that foundation. So it's the source concept of how you approach these different sections. And if you're doing it from the right reasons, if you're approaching each one from that source philosophy, mindset, just literally from each pillar, then it's like having the right intent. Then all those little micro decisions along the way start, those little mistakes they're not really mistakes, they're learning experiences, because if you know the direction you're going the right direction for the right reason. Those little bumps in the road, like, you'll find your way because your intent, like, that trajectory is still where you're going because your starting point and your focus was correct. So those little veering off course, that's going to happen. That's why nutrition's a practice. That's why training's a practice. That's why yoga is a practice. That's why meditation is a practice. That's why consistency is a practice. It's why just everything's a fucking practice. You're always monitoring, you're always assessing. So we talk about pillar one. Okay. We talk about pillar one. We talk about community. I'll bring that up for a second. So we talk about the first pillar of Swolenormous. And just to bring this up for context for those that might not have downloaded. So we have the first pillar. So this pillar, pillar one, community, this is something that you don't just do one day. This is something you're doing every day. This is something you're doing every day throughout the day. You're always monitoring and filtering through your environment. You're always aware of what's around you in terms of who you're surrounding yourself with. Who are you spending time with? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What information are you subjecting yourself to? Are you learning, or are you just reading through fucking tabloids? Are you wasting time? Are you surrounding yourself with bullshit? That means a lot. It means a lot. Your free time during the day, these are things going in your brain. These are things that are imprinting in your mind. So it's very important to filter that. It's very important to filter it and to keep a very high standard, an extremely high standard. You need to have a high standard for your community, for your environment. That's it. You need to make sure you're mowing your fucking lawn. Clarify, clean, delete the people from fucking Instagram, delete shit from Facebook, delete, unsubscribe on YouTube. Whatever fuels you. Whatever fuels you. How are you fueling yourself? A lot of you just don't discriminate. You just fucking put whatever you want in your mouth. You just do whatever. You just allow your body just to absorb psychologically, physically. You're eating the wrong shit. You're just absorbing and surrounding yourself with shitty people. You're watching dumb shit. You're listening to dumb shit. Why do you think your life fucking sucks? Why do you think you don't have results? Why do you think you're just not getting anywhere? If you're not a different person in a year, you're not doing it right. You should be growing in leaps and bounds. And that's where a lot of people lose track of what progress is in life. And I'm not a life expert. Some of you have been alive longer than me. What is a life expert or a life coach? Like, that's not what this is about. What it's about is, as you learn and as you experience, narrowing down and turning the lens inside and within yourself and focusing on your own, I guess, your own fuel, your own brain fuel, your own growth, you start making better decisions. You have to be more selfish. You have to be more engaged. Now, we can go fucking all day. We will go all day, but always be filtering. Let me just wrap that up. Always be filtering. Always be filtering. Always be filtering. Who you're spending time with. Fuck. I mean, how many of you have deleted? You probably notice. I mean, I'm just preaching what I practice. Legit. I follow, I don't even know. Anytime I'm really on social media, I'm posting shit for Swolenormous. I'm posting shit. I don't do a lot of absorbing other people's content. I see titles and I see thumbnails and I see topics and I comment, of course, on trending shit, and we put nuts on chin. But it always comes back to, okay, what's the fucking message? What's my intent for making the content? What's my intent for addressing this issue? And it's to spread this better message of you don't need it. I think the internet is so fucking great. It allows me to converse with all of you. It allows us to all connect. I think it's amazing. And guess what? What internet am I using? Am I using a different internet? Am I using a different internet? No, it's fucking community. Am I using a different internet than you? Please tell me if my Instagram looks different than yours. Does my Facebook look different? I mean, is my YouTube different than yours? Maybe on videos that I watch, maybe my suggested videos, but is it really different? No, I can use the internet as much as you can, and you can use it as much as I can. So how are you using it? How are you using the internet? How are you using, that's your community, that's your environment. You're fucking your face with your phone all the time. You're texting, you're on Instagram, you're on Snapchat or YouTube or TikTok or anything, whatever is in the past, present, future, you're up in that. So what are you looking at? What are you subjecting yourself to? Unfollow the fuck out of people. Unfollow the fuck out of people. And I do practice. I preach what I practice. That's why I say I don't practice what I preach. I preach what I practice. This is what I do. I think I follow like 12 people on Instagram because they're the only people that if they post something, I want to see potentially what the, and sometimes I usually don't. But these are the few people like in my inner circle, a few people, just the people that would help me grow, that inspire me or that I get inspired, just that positive. Okay. So I posted today on Instagram, actually. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring this up. I posted today on Instagram and let's see here. I don't want to bring it up. And it was the post where I was like, flexing and it says motivation, line through it, and then discipline. So fuck motivation. Everyone's saying in the comments, well, I think motivation keeps you this and blah, blah, blah. Forget about the fucking word. Forget about the fucking word. When we talk about motivation and discipline, forget about the word. Everyone gets all hell bent. I mean, words, of course, it's super important. But forget the word motivation. What is it? It's a feeling. Okay? Motivation, being happy, being excited. Fuck that shit. It doesn't matter what the word actually is. What's the feeling? What's your center point? What's your even keel? What's your calm seas? You need discipline. You need to do things regardless of how you feel. Fuck your motivation. Why is this still a concern? Oh, motivation. Ho, ho, ho. Because it's nice. It's the same reason why we all support fucking Amazon Prime delivery. We want our shit now. We want food delivered now. We get it now. We have ease of access. We have ease of access. We have ease of access to information. We have ease of access to items, to things, right? Fuck. Oh yeah, we forgot what we're talking about. Okay, motivation. We have ease of access to things, so we expect just to feel like it. We expect to always be on. It's not. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. How many of you are happy every fucking day? How many of you are happy every fucking day? That's so stupid. It's a stupid concept. It's asinine. It's asinine because it's not true. No one is. No one, even the happiest people in the world, they're just not always up and elevated, but it's a choice. Your emotion is a choice. How you feel is a choice. Just like you can be offended when someone says something, or you can let it brush off. Like, what's the difference between me posting on YouTube and someone else posting? I always see these people going back and forth with like these YouTube battles and fights. Like, who fucking cares? They're doing it for the views, of course, because when you make a rebuttal video that it's going to get a lot of views, and then that's really why people do it. It's essentially fake fighting because everyone knows that attention's attention. Deep down, everyone knows that attention's attention. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. You get attention. It's fine. So if someone's making fun of you or they're making a video about you, what it really comes down to is they think they're going to get attention or views, or that content hit a certain way. It's like, if you don't take it personally, then that's it. It's up to you to get offended. It's up to you if you don't. It's just up to you. Do you want to be upset at something? Okay, well, that's your choice. And then you're going to be upset at something. Shocker. Wow. You cannot be upset at something. You can let it brush off. All of you that get comments or video or you post, and whether you get a 10 likes or 100 likes or someone leaves a nasty comment, I'm sure I get negative comments. I'm sure. I mean, I don't see them, or I do, and it just doesn't affect me. It's not going to change the fact. So what's really going to happen? Okay, someone leaves a negative comment. It's not going to stop me from posting more shit. I'm also not talking about shit that really can be disagreed with. I mean, it's certainly, let's just to preface that a little bit more. Of course, you might not agree with my personal, say, diet choices, but of course, I'm recommending the elimination diet and your own customized approach to nutrition. So I'm whatever is best for you. That's cool. So you can absolutely, you can absolutely disagree with anything anyone says. But I'm kind of, I don't, the stuff that people usually argue about and disagree about isn't where the problem lies. And we can unpack that a little bit, because if you're debating, for example, the nutrition, vegan, carnivore, not really the right argument, not really the right discussion. I think it should come down to maybe more, why do some people obviously react better to a vegan diet? Why do some people obviously react better to a carnivore? Let's see what that individuality is. Let's see how that affects similar people with those individual, and let's customize. Like, if you just customize, there's no argument. This is the way it is. We're all humans, but we're all very different. Obviously, we look different. We have different defects and strengths and weaknesses physically and psychologically. We're the same, but very, very different. And if you know your genetics, you don't need a lot of genetic differences to have a creature that looks completely different. We have like 98, 99% DNA with fucking mammals and animals that are just nothing like us physically and shit. So that being said, a little difference goes a long way, which it can be equated to nutrition. You make little tiny shitty nutrition decisions your whole life, and then it builds up over time. You don't need a lot of difference to be completely different. Think about it. You might look the same as someone else, but one person might love a movie and one person might fucking hate it and they're miserable during it. That's a massive difference of enjoyment. But I thought we were all the same. So you can have massively different preferences for cinema, but you can't have massive differences with nutrition. You can't eat anything different. You can't possibly be healthy eating that, but you can completely disagree on other things like religion or movies. Get the fuck out of here. Of course, that's choice, but we can't choose everything. You can't choose if you're born with deformities, if you're missing limbs, or you have any autoimmune issues that you were born with. You can't help that either. So why can't people be born with different types of, gut profiles and bacterial and microbiome? And it's just your parents and your environment when you grew up. And there's a lot of shit there that people do not know yet. And I don't know everything. That's why the elimination diet is a great approach. Pillar number 2, right? Pillar fucking number 2. If you approach your nutrition, scroll over, right? And we're not going through each one. Maybe we'll go through each one a little bit. Pillar number 2, nutrition. Just quality. What's right for you? Elimination. Most of you have done the elimination diet. Most of you have gone through it. I don't see what the debate is. Like, what's the debate? What's the problem? What's the problem with the elimination diet? Most people that have gone through all this stuff with nutrition, they only follow dogmatic principles. They don't actually go to the source and actually objectively try foods specifically for their health. They follow ideologies. They follow teams. They follow what their friends do. Oh, my friend lost X amount of weight on keto. Fuck your friend. Yeah, fuck your friend right in their stupid ass. Who cares what they did? Who cares what your friend did? Who gives a shit? Who cares what they did? What should you do? What's best for you? What is best for you? Haha, girlfriend just came home and said, God, he is always wearing the same thing, joking, of course. Well, I need easy access to the nips. I can't pinch them if they're covered. Well, I can. I kind of have that quick draw. I scoop right under the shirt, but that's why I usually wear a tank top, because I can just get right in on the sides. strategy. Plus, I'm a little bit more aerodynamic. So if on the podcast, because there's a draft coming this way, the wind's blowing this way when the AC's on. So if I go like this, if I go with the wind, even though it's a crossbody pinch, I can get it really fast because of the draft. So it's physics, but it's part of my life. Part of my life. All right, we got a great one. Let's start this off the right way with a bang. Start this off 40 minutes in. Let's start this off the right way. Let's get this party fucking started. All right, here we go. This one's from Anna. So, hello, Anna. Hello. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? My name's Anna. I'm the Swole fam. Yeah. Hi there, Swole fam. I'm new and I joined about a week ago. So I figured I'd introduce myself. Good idea. I found Papa Swole on YouTube sometime around Spanksgiving. I'm adding a little flair to these things. Spanksgiving, and I immediately won over by his realness amidst the holiday madness. It was refreshing to find someone who's bullshit-free and pragmatic about fitness and personal well-being and willing to obliterate nonsense social health fads with facts and logic. The beard helps too. Heyo. I used to be vegan for 2 to 3 years in art school, but eventually the lack of adequate nutrition caught up to me, and I endured daily chronic fatigue that affected me mentally. It made getting through a day of studio work and my visitor services job at an art museum without hating everything very challenging. It wasn't until a couple months ago that I got a grip on the reality that veganism doesn't work for me. I reintroduced fish and eggs to my diet, still no dairy because fuck acne, and I gradually felt better and stopped falling asleep in the afternoon from my fatigue. I still had processed foods I thought were healthy, like vegan protein bars, healthy cereals, quotes and around healthy plant-based milks, but I still experience an overall discomfort. I cut all that shit out with my elimination diet, and I gotta say, I haven't felt so nourished and satisfied from food in a long time. Oh, here we go. It's a two-parter or three-parter. It's short. It's almost done. While I was in school, and if you have other experiences with the elimination diet, drop that in the comments while I'm going through this. Because for those that might be watching or listening that don't know about the elimination diet, those of you that have gone through it, what have you found the benefits from that? And how have you experienced positive effects or negative, if you have negative effects, but information is always good. So drop that in the comments. She continues, while I was in school, my exercise was mainly walking at least 5 miles throughout the day. And as a printmaking major, printing stone lithography, if you want to get yoked wholesome limestones around and print cool shit, self-care or recovery was a rare occurrence. I hustled hard and relied heavily on working until I could barely stand at the end of the day, just to feel like I was useful and not wasting time. A first one in, last one out type of work ethic. But graduating ended up being a complete 180 of my routine, like a spiritual whiplash. I pretty much go through cycles of feeling very lost and anxious to feeling confident in my choices and my abilities. Papa Swolio's emphasis on mindfulness helped me realize I need to invest time in understanding what it is I need to do for myself in all aspects of life. Brain gains have definitely helped me understand how to improve my mental fitness and manage my anxious mind. I only wish I found Swolenormous X earlier. Aww. Anyway, I'm currently focusing a lot on yoga, active recovery, and brain gains to build a solid foundation. I'm excited to figure out my long-term Swole goals and becoming more consistent instead of just working out haphazardly like I'd been before joining. Every day I feel more and more mentality changing from, quote, I have to towards, quote, I get to, which is honestly really cool. Listening to Papa Swolio every day got me to wake the fuck up and realize how fortunate I am at 22. Oh, you got time to have the chance to unlearn a lot of unhealthy habits and gain control over my health and the time I have available. Also really fucking cool. Thanks for reading through my post. LOL. You're welcome. I'm definitely stoked to participate in this amazing community and see you guys crushing it daily. It's very motivating and inspiring to see how you're all achieving your Swole goals and holding each other accountable. Much love and respect, fam. Ooh, Anna, good one. Much respect to you. And thank you so much for being a part of the Swole fam. That was an epic post, and I know. That's a long start. That's a rough intro for a lot of you. Like, whew, that's a kind of post you read that kind of covers everything that you're feeling. You just want to take a nap after. That's a nap. That's a nap type post right there. After that, I'm like, all right, whew, I feel like I need to stretch. My goodness. It just goes to show that, and that was ironic, by the way. That was ironic with the vegan. We were just talking about the whole vegan debate, not debate, but the whole back and forth. If you start elimination, now let's say she went to elimination. Let's say it was the opposite. She was eating processed food and she went to elimination, and then she found that actually going and doing plant based vegan made her feel like that. That would have been equally as awesome. This is not a dogmatic approach. This is okay. What works best for my body, and then boom, that's what works best. And a lot of people think things work best because they're used to them. A lot of people eat shit food and think that they're okay. Right? A lot of people eat shit food and think that it's okay because they don't have any immediate health issues that they notice. But what a lot of you are mentioning in the comments that I have personal experience with myself, and you all keep on dropping that, you all keep on fucking mentioning it, is that once you eliminate a lot of these foods, and once you get rid of the ones that don't serve you, that you find out, oh shit, this is fucking me up, you feel so much better. And all of a sudden, then, and only then do you realize how important food is. You need that perspective. Once you do an elimination, a lot of people think that they feel great and they think, oh, this is working for me. Oh, is it? And then when they feel what actually does work for them, holy crap, I can't believe I ever ate that shit. I can't believe I ever thought that was working for me. It's that brain fog. People are completely veiled. Smoke and fucking mirrors. Think about the Super Bowl, and we talked about this before. Think about what's acceptable on Super Bowl Sunday to eat. What's acceptable to eat on a YouTube video? Okay, if you're doing a mukbang and you're eating trash, what's acceptable to do? It's acceptable to eat fucking trash. It's acceptable to get hundreds of thousands of views with binge eating garbage. But if you saw someone doing that in the privacy of their own home, you'd be like, oh my God, this person needs serious fucking help. If you saw someone doing this with like a private camera, you're watching their life and you're seeing them do this without filming for YouTube, without a Super Bowl, without a Monday Night Football, without a Friday happy hour, without that kind of context, that social context, you'd be like, this person's a fucking alcoholic. This person's needs serious help for their binge eating. It would look so fucking creepy. But isn't that what's important? Shouldn't like the right shit look good in most contexts? Of course, context is everything. It's everything. It's fucking everything. But think about that context, and especially when you're making those YouTube videos all the time, when you have Super Bowl or football or basketball or every fucking week and a couple times a week. God, it's just all revolved around every fucking shit. I mean, I'm walking the dog on Super Bowl Sunday. All I smell is just fucking hot dogs and just nasty shit. Makes me almost want to vomit. It just smells so shitty when you're eating real fucking food. When you eat real food, that food you ate before, yo, how many of you have given up soda? How many of you, especially since joining Swole Normal X, how many of you have used to drink soda and then you've given it up and then you've actually had a sip maybe a couple years later and it was like the most disgusting thing you've ever had in your life? It's the most phlegmy garbage nonsense. Once you cut that shit out, Gatorade, fucking every kind of soda, diet soda, it's all fucking shit. It's absolute fucking gutter trash. You go back, you will throw the fuck up. It's disgusting. It's so fucking gross. Soda is the worst. Talk about complete anti-nutrient garbage. Complete anti-nutrient garbage. A lot of that happens with beer too. You realize all the flavorings that they put in beer and all. Like, I haven't had beer in a long time. It just feels like it bloats me, just the thought of it. So it's like, eh. And most people, if you have issues with wheat and grains but I prefer whiskey. Because you don't mix that shit. You don't need all the fucking sugar additives and yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. That all day long, Paul. All day long. It's crazy. People are earning cash from imitating comfort eating. Of course. Of course, people comfort eat all the time. But now that's the thing. If you comfort eat, oh my God, you have a problem. But why we don't have problems anymore? Instead of having problems by being lazy fucks, we're changing the social narrative to accept our laziness. So we don't have eating problems anymore. We're not fat anymore. Now we're body positive. No, you're fucking fat. You're still unhealthy. You can change the name of it. It doesn't change the fact that you're unhealthy. It doesn't change the fact that you're unhealthy. And you can, okay. So it's nothing. If you're lazy, you're lazy. And if you're fat, you're fat. You can't just change the name of it. You can, but it doesn't change the fact. Doesn't change the reality. Doesn't change the fucking reality. We got a couple. We got another elimination diet post. This one's from Sarah. Starting my 4th day on the elimination diet, my energy levels at the gym have improved greatly. Shit, fam, I wish I did this sooner. Feels really good. So a little gorillas. Good for you, Sarah. 4 days in, there's still potentials for crashes and for just keep going, and make sure you keep on posting and make sure you keep on reaching out. That's great. 4th day. I remember my first beer. Yeah, 4 days in. You got to start somewhere. You got to start fucking somewhere. Well, you got to start fucking somewhere too. For sure. You got to start fucking somewhere, bro. So let's go into a couple things. I see a lot of people that are like, yeah, fuck yeah, elimination diet. We got some awesome shit going down in Swole text too. And Colette said, elimination diet is changing my life. So much abdominal pain has gone. Night itching has stopped and have a new food routine that's working. I lost 32 pounds since joining on Black Friday. Holy shit.
Congratulations!
So that was the end of November. So like 2 months. That's like 2 months, a little bit over 2 months, maybe. Not hungry or suffering. It's magic to eat whole, high quality foods. Focusing hard on nutrition. It's my biggest weakness. No, make your weakness your strength. And so far, I've discovered that salmon and sweet potato, my superfood combo. I don't particularly love salmon, but it charges me up the next day like caffeine never could. Weird. I'm learning to like salmon. And that's a great sign that maybe grass-fed beef would also be an option. Maybe you're lower on omega-3s, and maybe that's something that those healthy fats maybe you're missing. So super cool. So awesome, Colette. Keep crushing it. Keep crushing it. Swole text again. Will, there's not another person I would do this for. I respect myself too much to let an outside force be the reason I change. I'm doing this for me. And this was in response to, I was asking for people to check out the new brain gains and just, filling up your cup, recovery, mindfulness and recovery, pillars 4 and 6. It's just getting the work done. And yes, I'm going back. Whoa, holy zoom in. I'm going back to this previous post because I just saw Slim. Check this out. This is huge. This is what I talk about all the time. So Colette was mentioning how she's lost 32 pounds since joining Black Friday. When was Black Friday? When was that? November 28th, 29th, something like that. So remember I was saying the whole fucking year, and I was saying, fuck your resolutions. Don't wait. So Slim56 on YouTube just said, damn, 32 pounds. Imagine if she waited till January 1st. January fucking 1st. Imagine if you waited. So if she waited another month and maybe like a couple days. So if you waited, and if she waited till January 1st, maybe she lost 10 pounds, 15 pounds. I mean, that's still great. That's still amazing. But how much do you gain over the course of the holidays? How much do you gain over the course of Christmas and New Year's and getting back into the flow and blah, blah, blah. So if you can lock it down, you can lock it down in the midst of, I'm telling you, if you started, no joke, if you started during the holidays, that's why I make such a hard push, because if you start then and you make it through and you make progress through the holidays, you're fucking good. Like, you're done. You want to build some serious consistency? You want to build some serious fucking consistency? You start when it's the least convenient to start, and you will fucking build the goddamn fortitude to never fall off. If you can bust through and you start in fucking October or November You are golden. Golden. I mean, of course, things can still go sideways. You can still fucking quit the next day. You can still quit January 1st. You can do it for 2 months, then stop January 1st. So it doesn't mean that it's guaranteed, but come on, that's some serious fortitude that you'll build. Serious consistency. Yeah. Let's jump back into Swole text. This one's from Chet. The new brain gains was great. My mind kept coming back to a general purpose, be a better me. However, I had a clear picture of the details that involves. And of course, I responded, the power of mindfulness. Kept coming back to a general purpose. And this one was intent based. So one of the great things about yoga and mindfulness training is if you have a real intent and you have this mindset of what you're doing and why you're practicing and why you're going through this cup filling process, right? If you're doing yoga, if you're meditating, that you have the right mindset, it reinforces that in your brain, it like cements it. This one's from Andrew. I love the newest brain gains, brought clarity to me as far as what my goals really are and great more focus. I thank you for this. I really relied on the brain gains section to help stay focused and consistent. Brain gains have helped me to accomplish my goals more than you know. I've never been able to stay on track with nutrition and training like this since finding you in the Swole fam, Swolenormous X, and the community is life-changing. And I sincerely appreciate and thank you for all that you do. So Andrew, a lot of, what else can I say? Love you, dude. And it's a testament to effort. Legit a testament to effort. And there are plenty of opportunities and there are plenty of chances to fall off. So it's not like, okay, you join Swolenormous X and you have the brain gains, you have access to everything. Okay. You still got to do it. You still got to take action. You still have to do. You still have to fucking do it. Again, that's the consistency aspect of it. It doesn't matter what access to. So what? So you have a program. Great. Oh, so you know what foods you should be eating. Okay. So you know about the elimination diet. Cool. Like you have the nutrition jumpstart and you have the whole elimination diet breakdown. So cool story, Hansel. It's like, it means jack shit. It means jack shit if you don't have consistency. Like, what the fuck does it mean? I don't care about the Oh, wow. You got I don't give a shit. Same reason why it doesn't matter if you have a fucking Louis Vuitton purse. It means jack shit if it's on a fat corpse. If you're killing yourself, who cares about the car that you drive? Your body fucking sucks. You look like shit. You look like a walking zombie. People are miserable. Don't chase those material possessions while sacrificing your health. Focus on your body first. Focus on your fucking vessel. Spiritually too, focus on your mindfulness. Practice mindfulness training, brain gains, Swolosophy, get your mind right. The body is always, it's a whole, that's why it's called a journey. It's a process, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It changes. It's dynamic. It's not the same always. Okay. It's going to change. The way you react and the way you do shit now is going to be different than the way you do shit in 15 years. It has to be. It should be. It should be different. You should be always growing. You should be always growing. You should be always developing. You should be getting better. Now, I was saying this before. If you're not growing every year, doesn't mean you have to have a different job. I think I forgot my train of thought. This is like from the beginning of the episode. It doesn't matter when I say growth, if you're not different, if you're not a different person, if your life isn't different in a year, you're missing the point. It doesn't mean you need a promotion. It doesn't mean you need to be making more money. It doesn't mean like your self-growth. It doesn't mean that you need to live in a different state. It just means that you are changing. You're developing. You shouldn't be the same person you were 3 years ago. You're going to be older no matter what. But you can grow as a person, and people don't fundamentally change. But at the same time, you can. Absolutely. You can change your mindset. You can change how you execute things. You can change your mindset. You can change your approach to things for sure. Why can't? I'm starting to believe the opposite. Oh, people never really change. People don't really change because they don't practice and they don't care to. You can fucking change immediately if you set your mind to it and you actually practice it. It's habits. That's what changes. It's habits. It's doing different things regularly, and that will lead to more consistent outcomes based on those habits. And we have a lot of bad habits, which means we have to break a lot of habits, and then we have to forge habits. And big habit changes are really hard to overcome. So we don't approach habitual change properly. We don't do those little micro habits that lead to, that's why we have the pillars. We can always refer. A lot of the stuff that we try might be a failure, might not work, might not be as effective. We have to change what time of day that we train. We have to change when we prepare our meals. Oh, meal prep on Sunday. Now my schedule changed. Now I have to do meal prep on Tuesday. So now I can prep Tuesdays and Thursdays because I don't have much time instead of doing one big one on Sunday. It's like those things change, and they're always going to change, and it doesn't fucking matter. You need to adjust to that. You need to adapt. You need to be more adaptable. Be more human, be more adaptable. So that's going to give you the consistency. But if you have your pillars locked down and you're eating the right foods for the right reasons and you're training the right way for you, you're fucking narrowing your focus on what you should be paying attention to. You're taking care of your mental and your physical mobility and your physical health. You're practicing mindfulness. Like, you're fine. That's the foundation. And then everything that customizes your life branches from the 7 pillars. And then you have your individual life on the surface, but the foundation is secure. The foundation is with the right intention. And then what it actually looks like, on your display, what it looks like, the decoration, the fucking color of the walls in your house and the kind of carpet you have, or hardwood floors, or the kind of car that you drive, like those individual things, like that's the shit that doesn't matter. Right? Don't we all? Well said. Well said. We got a water break coming up, fam, and we'll get this pony fucking started. Make sure you check out the YouTube drop tomorrow, and you're gonna get the new. If you want the new ebook action, the whole entire 7 Pillar series tomorrow. Gonna give you that info, and of course, Swole Text fam. I'll have that available for all of you beaches, and those of you that are in the Swole fam, I'll have that ready for you. First access. I'll put that in the private group and text it to all you and all that good shit. Water break. Water break, fam. Come on. If you want a water break, drop some eggplants, the little PP emoji, and also some water droplets. Let's bust a nut in the comments. Let's get a little water break going. Oh, I got my stool. Feeling good. I am hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I must satisfy my needs. We got a water break coming. Hello. Bueller. Excuse me. Too much coffee today. Makes you poop, doesn't it? Yes. Got a little water break. I'm taking the top off. My top's already off, but the other top. Oh, come on. You guys are... You have a sick mind, laddies. You're fucking sick in the head. Crazy bastards. All right, let's go. Where's the... Oh, yeah, Tess is over here. Where's the kitty? Where are you, kitty? Kitty? Where's the kitty? Kitty! Yo! Hello? Come on. I don't give a shit. Come on. Come, let's go. Water break time. You're lazy. You're a lazy pussy. All right, here we go. Come on, kitty. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Dance time. Disco. Ah, there you are, kitty. Yes, you good kitty. Scratchy. Yes, you good kitty. You good kitty. Yes. Choke time. Choke. I feel like that's like Victoria's like beer fest where they have to turn over the boot and they're like, no, there's a drop. No. Oh, I lost. I would have lost the Das boot. Oh my God. Damn it. Americans think they can drink beer. Beer Fest, one of the greatest movies of all time. Recognize. Oh. Yeah. That was it. It's like the calm before the storm. Here we have the calm after the storm. Oh, God. Yeah. You like that? I know you do. 7 Pillars fam. Ooh, with a very, very custom coffee stain. The 7 Pillars. 7 Pillars. Let's give this away. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's give away the 7 Pillars. Scrolling. Where we got it. 7 Pillars scrolling. Who's going to win? I choose one for those of you that don't know how this works. Anyone that's dropped 7 Pillars. The 7 Pillars. Scrolling, y'all. Scrolling. Coming back. It's got a coffee stain, fam. Come on. Going once, going twice. Scrolling. Meh. Here we go. 7 Pillars, people. Dun, 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 dun. Bing. Going once, going twice. That's the wrong hashtag. That doesn't count. You guys are, holy shit. How am I getting all these blanks? Shooting blanks. Diana, miss. No, miss. Yes, you can order food from Amazon. I'm seeing all these other comments I didn't see. No, miss. See some great comments. Dun. Scrolling again. 7 Pillars. No, you didn't use the hashtag. Jessica DeMarco, congratulations. Dun. Holy shit, what a fucking roll. What I need to do, congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. And with Swole card 1369 in the title and your mailing address in the body of the email, and we'll get that to you ASAP. So congratulations. Everyone say congratulations, Jessica. I am going to get some cool music, like where it's like where I'm scrolling through and trying to like find, you know, when I'm doing the podcast and I'm looking in the comments and I see all the hashtag, I'm like, oh, I'll scroll once and land on one. And it's amazing. I'll scroll. I don't know how I fucking scroll like 10, 15, 20 times and don't land on it. I'll get other hashtags, or I got someone that writes 7 Pillars, but they didn't put the hashtag. Congratulations. So congratulations. Holy fuck, you did. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations in the comments. Congratulations, Jessica. Congratulations. You dickholes. Come on. Be nice. Relax.
Stop whining.
You'll get a chance tomorrow with 1370. So a Wednesday, a hump day slamcast. And a reminder to those of you that are unawares, on Mondays, the accountability meeting is private for members only. So yesterday's episode is pinned to the top of the in the announcement section, also available in Swole TV inside Daily Swole Priority Access. And I will be texting a bunch of you, Swole texting tonight and tomorrow morning, because we got a brand new release in Swole TV dropping in the morning. So I will be posting and sending a text to all of you when that goes live. So awesome shit ramping up with content and some fire shit dropping in Swole TV. So if you want to learn more, go check out swolenormousx.com for access to the Swole fam, access to all the training, programming, brain gains, meditation, Swoleosophy, everything we're talking about here. But you can join the Swole fam also as well and enjoy Swole TV and enjoy the Daily Swole and enjoy Raw and Swole Motion, some sick fucking gains. So I will be texting some of you later tonight, maybe, but also in the morning and dropping some new sack on your chin. So lots of stuff coming. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1369 of the most muscular swole cast beard, cast broad, cast gain, cast man, cast pimp, cast seas, cast and slay cast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Peace, McGeese, deuce, magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio, out.